Free-to-play shards are always nerve-wracking for me, but I'm excited. Let's see who we get. What's up, guys? MtgJedi here. How you doing today? Pulled shards on the main account earlier. Great explanation and breakdown about where and when and how many shards you should be pulling. Quick reminder, though, in case you didn't see that video, this week you want to be pulling sacreds. However, make sure you save some for next week because it's 2x sacreds, okay? My goal with the crazy summon rush today is to pull 10 sacreds, which I have been saving diligently, feels like forever, and that way I'm going to get the epic, okay? Nut is very important to me on this account. He should be important to you as well. He's one of the best champions in the game, period. One of the best. You should try to get him. Even if you haven't started the fusion, see if you can jump in and get it still, because he is that good. If you can get an extra copy of this epic here, he is also good. So there's that as well. Even if you come in and get the rare and the epic from this summon rush and end up not being able to complete the fusion, both of those champions are really good. The rare is one of the best rares made in the game in years. Years! I think he's the best rare reviver by a mile, and you should definitely be trying to get an extra copy of the rare to max out also. Now, on to today's shard pulls. We're going to be pulling 10 sacreds and then filling in with mystery shards. I don't recommend doing void shards unless you absolutely have to, and they went back to the trashy ancient shard rate. Player, just put it back. It was perfect. 50 points for the ancient shards is how it should be every time. Please put that back. Please put that back. All right, so we're going to be pulling sacred shards. Just to give you a little caveat of where we're at on my account, I just collected Scylla the Drakes during CVC, and I built her up. I'm actually really proud of this build. I used the Artifact Enhancement event to gear her, and I love this build. I think I'm going to have this build on this account for quite a long time. Fairly tanky. I wish we could get a little bit more HP, but the speed and the accuracy, oh, she's great. And I'm going to be using her in one of my 3v3 teams as well. I also leveled up Jetney, and I've been really pleased with her as well. In fact, I've been so pleased with her, I actually booked her on the free-to-play. So that should give you a clue as to how much I like her. I still insulting Lady Kimmy down here, but I've been using her effectively at level 50. Okay, I really have. I do really want to level up Inquisitor Shamail. Those two are really a high priority for me. I did pull shards last night on stream for Allure because I think she's one of the best epics in the game, and I'm struggling on normal Fire Knight. She's going to help me in that progress, so I wanted her, and I had 96. Like, hold on. This is the amount of shards that I had after I pulled for Allure. So everybody in chat agreed that it was okay and I could easily pull for Allure, and that's great. You know, I didn't pull last week on 2x Ancients because we had the Nut Fusion coming up, and I wanted to guarantee me getting her. Or him, rather, because Nut is really nutty. We do have a couple more champions in the vault that are great. I have been really thinking about leveling up Tyrell, but then I got Jetney, so I don't know if I need him. Vogoth is amazing. You know, my favorite rare I want to level up, and I do need to level up somebody else to complete the Shadowkin Faction Wars, so I've been thinking about another damage dealer in there. But anytime you're gonna go pull a lot of shards like this, don't level up anyone right before that. Because if you get somebody amazing, then you want to have the resources to level them up, okay? I have some chickens here, okay? And I have, I think, people in the vault. Yes, I have people in the vault ready to go for chickens. If I don't get someone super impactful, then I will be leveling up Lady Kimmy finally. But I also want to focus on getting a lot more epics to level 50. Like Dudan at 50, Allure at 50. I need to get a Sylvan Watchers team together so that I can make progress in that faction. My number one priority on this account right now is Faction Wars. And if possible, sealing up the freaking clan boss team. Let's collect those and then we'll pull shards. Most days I've been 4-keying and I'm so close. Last night I had 69.5 million damage, right? It's so close to the 3-key. So if I could get someone... Okay, if I could get someone to shore up the clan boss team, that would really help. Really help. And maybe that's nuts. I'm excited to try him, okay? But for today, let's pull our 10 sacreds and save our 3 for next week. There are tons of epics that are great pulls here. I can't even... There's so many, I can't even narrow it down. But anybody who's going to help Faction War teams is great. Anybody who's going to help any of my teams is great. If you had to pick a champion for me to pull that's like an epic, who would it be? I'm interested to know. And if we get a legendary, that'd be great too. 1 out of 10 is a reasonable request. However, it seems unlikely. It will probably just get 10 epics. But I don't know if we've pulled a legendary from Sacreds yet. I don't remember. I know we've pulled legendaries from Ancients and Voids. 1 from Voids, multiple from Ancients. So let's jump in for Sacreds. We could be close to Mercy on Sacreds. I don't actually know. Alright, enough stalling. It's always so nervous pulling shards here. Ooh, Kinagashi is a great pull. Okay, that is the definition of an epic that would be great. I can't beat level 20 yet. So maybe the ally attack and the turn meter fill? I don't know. Plus the revive is going to be great for the boss. I could try her at level 50. That's not a bad pull. And either way, another reviver is always helpful. So there's another champion I would want to probably put some investment in. Number 2. Alright, Chancellor Yasmin. I think she's garbage, but I might actually need her for the heal. I don't know. People tell me that they like her. I am not one of those people. Next up. Okay. So, Demon Spawn, Vildrax. How do we feel about this guy? A1 Leech, AoE Hex, and then put a skill on cooldown? I don't know how to feel about that. He could be used in Faction Wars. I probably need help in Demon Spawn, so that could be another great 50. I need a lot of 50s. Okay, we got the 10x of Jireg. I don't need him on that count. I actually have Lizardman cleared already, but I do need somebody to help with survival. I also need damage, though, so I don't know. Jireg's great. I don't mind having a copy of him. He was one of my first epics on my first ever account. I used him a ton. And he reminds me of the movie Aliens. So I always loved Jireg. He always got a special place in my heart. Again, another great 50. Who will we get next? Oh, we got a Lego! Ooh, Archbishop Pinthroy! That is a huge pull. I really need somebody for block buffs. Oh my goodness. Oh, Lady Kimmy, get out the way. Get out the way. He's so good for Hydra. He's going to put the healing and shields. He has the transferring debuffs. He's got the passive to remove decreased defense and weaken from himself. But most importantly, he has the block buffs. Oh, that's such a good pull. Oh, that's such a good pull, Pinthroy. Oh my goodness. I'm super pumped about that. I will definitely take that. All right, let's see who we're going to get next. Pitiless One is definitely going to be a vault champion. I don't see myself using him even at 40 or 50 in Faction Wars. He's not very good. Tell me I'm wrong, but I don't think he's good. All right. Same with Masked Fearmonger. Do not like him either. I have one maxed out on the main account, and if somebody didn't redeem that to make me do it, I never would have. He's just not good. He should be able to, like, fear people through block debuffs or something. Then maybe he'd be good enough. I don't know. His multipliers aren't good. Like, there's really nothing good about him other than he looks cool. We still got some more Sacreds. We got more time. Okay, Soul Drinker, another demon spawn. So it could be helpful in Faction Wars. I don't think his bombs are very good damage dealers, but he could help us, especially if we have a good reviver in demon spawn. I'm going to make a note to check the demon spawn, because I think that might be the team where we get the most bang for our buck from this shard pool session, but I'm not 100% sure. Next up is going to be Bushi. Underrated, okay, because of his passive. He puts an unkillable on himself whenever he revives, and so you can use this in certain clan boss strategies. Namely, some block damage strategies with one block damage champion and Skull Crusher, and then Bushi is a replacement. I don't know if I actually need him, though. So we'll have to take a look at that. And then the last one is going to be Taragi! Oh my goodness, Taragi's so good. I might need to expedite him. He might be the one who gets me the 3 key. Taragi. Oh my goodness. Should I put Taragi in place in my clan boss team? Oh man, and he'll be good in Faction Wars too. Taragi's great. We got so many good champions. Let's definitely come in here and take a look. I'm excited about this. I also remembered to get epic champions on a clan quest. That's very helpful, so we can get all of the energy, and we can get all of the Akarl fragments. That's what I'm working on right now in the clan shop. And then let's see who all we got here. So, we got the most important one is Pinthroy, okay? But then out of the epics, we got Taragi, and we got Kinagashi in Shadowkin, and that's super great. Let's see what factions open today to end the video here. Oh, perfect. Sacred Order is open. So let's see where we're at. We're on stage 16, and we could easily replace my dude here, who is not doing a very good job poisoning, with Archbishop Pinthroy. And then maybe we kind of really need a damage dealer, though. You know, I don't know who. I guess Inquisitor Shamail can be geared for damage, and then we could use him as our main damage dealer. I've definitely done that before. Sacred Order, I feel like we can clear the faction with this team. That's an amazing buff. Let's just go ahead and sort by faction and do a quick little chat here. Would we use any of these crappy Bannerlords? Oh, Bannerlords, you're either great or terrible. I probably won't do anything with Bannerlords. I don't know, some people like this stupid Void Rare that I hate. I guess a healer would be nice. We could try Yasmin in here. I don't hate that, but I also don't love it. High Elves is very close, okay? High Elves is very close. Skaramis is one of the champions I've been thinking about leveling up. I think that he's really, really great and underrated. I don't really like Luthia, but I'm thinking that she could be my damage dealer, because I need damage in this team in order to get through the waves, but I think I'd have to 6-star her, and I don't really want to do that. So I kind of want to just try to get through this without 6-starring her. Maybe I could put to level 50 a Reliquary Tender, and or if I get an extra copy of the current epic. We already talked about Sacred Order. Barbarians, I'm super pumped about now. We should be able to take Tashada out. We should be able to put High Katoon in the lead and put Scylla the Drakes in there. And then, I don't know, maybe actually we want to leave Tashada in there. And we want to just take out the Jotun because he's not doing a lot of damage. That could be great. We could also put Woad painted in there. And then we have Jetney as the main damage dealer, which is going to work out great. Now that we have Syl, we should be able to clear that faction, or at least beat stage 14. On Ogryn, I completely forgot we got Skrank. Completely forgot about it. So instead of C's, we want to put Skrank in there. That's somebody who I need to invest in for sure. We definitely don't need the Killjoy. We definitely don't need that. And then in terms of Lizardmen, I think we want to take both rares out at this point, and we want to build the 2 epics. You know, a second copy of Venomage is great, and I really have a lot of champions to train in this champion training tournament. We didn't get any Skinwalkers, so that's a sad face. So we're going to be using the same crappy Skinwalker team. We didn't get any new Orcs, so we're going to be using the same crappy Orcs team. Orcs is actually not that bad. Okay, here's the demon spawn that we were thinking about. I can easily take out the Marquess and put in Allure. We're going to put Allure to 50 ASAP. I'd love to put Dur to 50 ASAP. All of that would be great. That might be even able to clear the faction as is. It's Undead that I'm struggling on. Okay, well, Undead. I don't have a Reviver. But on Undead, I do quite like Mausoleum Mage. So I think he would come in here. That's great. Dark Elves is pretty crap. But, you know, Dark Elves is easy once you get the correct champions. So I'm not too worried about that. Knights Rev. Knights Rev, this... what do we need to get? We need to get the Golden Reaper out of here as soon as possible. We'll be replacing her with somebody. But as for right now, that team is fine. We didn't get anybody new on Dwarves. So I think, though, we can take out my dude. I do like that rare. We can put in Rearguard, and actually, let's take out a Veer and put in another great damage dealer. And then we can have a pretty solid Dwarves team. The Shadowkin, we're going to definitely level up Taragi. So I would want to try him in here, maybe in place of Boranguri. Putting Taragi in here. But we still might need another damage dealer. Also, we have the Kinagashi. Is that going to be better than you? Probably so. So let's put you in there. Does she have an aura once she's ascended? Say she has an aura once she's ascended. But if not, I can change the order. And then down here, we're going to have Nia. And all of these, let's see, I probably won't be able to keep those. I love Ruark, he's been great, and maybe this guy. So that team could be pretty good to start with. So I know I went kind of long here. If you stuck with me to the end to see all the Faction War teams, I appreciate you. Kind of just rambled here for the last 5 minutes talking about Faction War teams. But either way, what a great shard pull session for the free-to-play accounts. We got Archbishop Pinthroy, who's going to be my next 6-star. He is going to get some books as well as soon as I save them up because, man, he is super good. I'm going to go upload these, make some thumbnails, and you should be seeing these on YouTube today. Hit the like button, subscribe for more great content, and tons of great videos coming in the next couple days. I'll see you then.